On today's episode, the three of us are going to go through some fan emails of the show.
If it is in person, I assure you, Lance's cats are safe.
Did I talk about my cats?
And stories that you've had about right place, right time events. And one in particular is a little too crazy to believe. Oh, your tail. You poop out of that. I'm Mike.
I'm Lance.
And you're listening to...
You're watching.
Oh,
right
I do it
place,
every
right
time. I do it every time. You're watching. You're listening to. You're watching. You know what you're doing. Hi, how are you? How's everybody at home? How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you with us. Our third
Yeah, something like that.
live. What do we call it? Live or just video? Third video.
Third video. Yeah. What is this called? What are you, 60?
What do I say? What is this? I don't believe this.
What is this thing? Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the show. For those of you who are new here, you're watching Right Place, Right Time, a show where Lance and I want to tackle that age-old question: do you have to be at the right place, right time to find someone special, to find success, to get that role, to get that gig, or is it bullshit?
We have these differing perspectives. I think very optimistically that it's something you can figure out. And once you can figure that out, then you can consistently repeat that pattern. Yeah. Mike's opinion?
I don't know. I mean, look, I don't want to sound like the grumpy old guy, but you just hear that a lot. It tends to be an excuse that I hear from people where they're like, well, you just weren't, you didn't put yourself out there. You didn't put yourself at the right place, right time, or you just aren't lucky, or, and there's so much anger that I have around this business, trying to get in and trying to find success and try to find the ability to make something, that I hate hearing that. I hate hearing like there's this thing that is beyond your control that will make your career for you.
Yeah, and it takes away from the work I think you put in. So I was just in the right place at the right time. Well, but you did something that got that to that moment.
And there's always something.
Yeah, always.
There's always something out there. I don't know if I want to be too specific about it, but like if you look at like big pop stars that are big pop stars, maybe one of the biggest pop stars out there, and it just seems like they come out of nowhere. Maybe they just picked up a guitar and they just started playing, and suddenly they reached every home in America, every home on the planet. You do the research and you actually pull it apart. It's like, well, no, they had an opportunity to do something, or they had access in one way or another to get in. Maybe there's a little bit of money exchange to get into these things. It's like once you get through the PR press story on any celebrities or on any successful artists out there, you realize that they intentionally put themselves in the situation to find that success. And I'd much rather be sharing that narrative.
Yeah. Figuring out what that process is. And it's great. Even the other episodes we have, hearing from different people that have succeeded in one way or another, or fell in love, they met someone, made a best friend, had a really cool experience, backstage passes. All these things usually come down to choices they made that put them in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, for sure, man. And for those of you tuning in and watching, this technically is like our 60-something episode of the show. Yeah, it's like something like that. We have been doing this audio-wise for about a year.
Yeah.
The two of us. Yeah. And so there's great episodes that we'll be referencing on this show that if you want to go back and listen to, you can go to inlovewiththeprocess.com, follow In Love with the Process on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, like whatever podcast delivery service you use, you'll find In Love with the Process on there. And the way it's set up, because we're trying to make sure that we get all the same traffic in one spot, In Love with the Process drops on Tuesdays, Right Place, Right Time drops on Thursdays. So you'll get 2 podcasts a week, and you'll see them all up there. So go listen to that. Or you can go to inlovewiththeprocess.com and you'll find an entire page for Right Place, Right Time where we list our favorite episodes and all that stuff's up there as well. So if you want to be in the club, if you want to be cool, if you want to be a comic book collector and go back to the early issues, that's where you'll find it. All right, man. So what's new with you?
Oh, geez, what's new with me? I think I might have talked about this before. I finished my first short story.
Yo, yeah.
Very excited about it. The Shard, and
Yes.
I've gotten a little bit, a few responses from some folks who've read it. Thank you to all of you who have. And
I feel like that's a dig because I haven't finished. I feel like that's like a subtle dig on me because I haven't finished reading. I haven't found the time to read. Is that what's going on right now?
No, it's fine actually. A buddy of mine yesterday talked to me about it, and he was like, "I'm sorry, it's taken so long." I go, "Dude, it's totally fine.
Yeah,
it's
your,
totally
your
fine.
other best friend that hasn't
Taking forever." No, I get it. Like my thing is this: with anytime someone reads my stuff, I always feel super grateful for anyone even reading any of it.
Sure.
If you get to a point where you go, I don't want to do this anymore, or life just happens, it's all good, man. I love that anyone is even like, yeah, send it to me. I'd like to take a look. That's already a great feeling, and then you just move on to something else. But we've talked about it a little bit from what you have read that you've enjoyed, and
It's great, yeah.
it's great feeling that those responses come in and
Dude, the only reason why I haven't, it's all my fault. Like, I don't read enough,
yeah.
right? I don't spend enough time. I don't give myself enough time. I'm doing all sorts of content for you for free. So I'm doing all this stuff for you, whether it's recording shows or scheduling shows. So by the time I hit the end of the day where I go, I've got a moment, maybe I'll read this. And I started reading your thing when I was on a flight. I'll probably, because I'm going to be getting on a flight in a couple days, I'll probably be reading it then. But I fall asleep, and it's not because your writing puts me to sleep. It's just because I finally gave my. Let's see how
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
That was a quiet,
it's relaxing.
That was
Nice.
a quiet little dig in there. But no, it's because I finally hit a point where I go,
Yeah.
all right, my body goes, hey man, you're chilling out. Maybe you should go to sleep because you haven't slept.
Yeah.
I'm terrible, even with my own scripts. I'm terrible with that.
Yeah.
It makes me a shitty filmmaker. It really does.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think like if you read more that it helps like sharpen those tools?
Yeah, like the skills will be a lot more honed in, and then
That's a good point.
you know, I won't fucking fall asleep. Like the concentration needed, and I know I'm not alone here. I know that so many of you who are just, you know, on your phone all the time and getting that constant source of dopamine and that rush, and your fingers are bent. Do you ever notice my fingers are bent because I've been using the phone so much?
Your fingers are bent.
Yeah, look at this. I don't know if you guys could see that.
Oh.
It's like slightly, this one here, slightly bent because of,
Are they supposed to be like just together?
in theory, straight.
Everyone hold your finger up to the screen when do this with us.
Yeah, look. So mine comes
Weird.
out. It's hard to see
Why is
here.
that?
Dude, because look at it. So here, if you're holding it, you're holding it.
Yeah.
And so the weight of the phone is pressing on your top finger. When's the last time you guys noticed that? It's fucked.
Oh yeah, every other finger just kind of sits, huh?
Yeah, it's fucked. And of course, I'm on this damn thing because I'm answering so many DMs.
Weird.
Yeah. So like I noticed that over the time. But anyway,
Is this like evolution? We're just evolving into like our hands will be better.
evolving is a great devolving
Devolving into
is the
little.
correct term.
We'll have 4 fingers. We won't need the first one.
Yeah, you'd be plugging yourself into a toilet and plugging it. Feed me, you know. But anyway, I didn't mean to take over your story. Tell us about your great short story. that you wrote.
It's great. I'm really happy with the responses that it's been getting. It's a fun little grounded sci-fi piece, and what's been most exciting about it is that it's been a great way for me to kind of revisit where I'm from, Delaware, back home.
Yeah.
Setting the story there. So as you're writing your memories are just firing off, and the imagination, all that stuff is being stimulated from all these core memories of growing up in that place. So it's been a great experience to feel like I get to travel back home and visit back home just as it was without even having to go anywhere.
I did. I think you're a great writer. I mean,
Thank
I've
you.
known you're a great actor for a long time. And, when someone asks you to read something,
It's
you're
always-
like, because you're like, all right, he's my bud and I don't want to say something bad. But I was relieved. I read it and I was
Thank
like,
you.
he knows how to put words together.
I know how to put word.
Word goes, period.
Word
ends.
go here.
Word ends, period. I was like, wow, it's great.
Yeah, it is tough when people ask you to read stuff because you don't know, and you get in there and it starts out and you go, oh shit, I don't like this. But I usually try to, even if I hit that moment with someone else's thing, still try to like power through and read it. Or if you got it in you to just say, hey, I just tried, I just couldn't get through this.
I get it. You're better than me. I know what you're saying. You're a better friend. I get it.
But I have my moments as well. Bex, there's been a few things Beck has asked me to read, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah, sorry.
You get around to it, but I know.
Yeah, I will. So let's see. What's going on with me? What's new?
Well, you said you're about to travel somewhere. Where are you going?
Oh yeah, so Gina's friend, one of her best friends from high school, Jen, she's great. She's getting married.
Oh, nice.
And actually, it was an interesting thing. They came out because they live in Austin. So it'll be going down to Austin for a wedding. But initially, she had flown out here. I think she had a gig or something out here, and she brought her boyfriend at the time out. And they were just sort of chilling and hanging. And it turns out that he was planning to propose to her. So,
Oh, that's nice.
and I think he had talked to Gina, and we were sort of doing this whole thing. So we had this whole day, and Gina was like trying to hold in all of her emotions, because she knows
what's coming.
it's coming. And so
Yeah.
we ended up spending the day down near Venice Beach, and we were down in that area. And he was real good about it.
Nice.
He set it up. So he hired this company that went and like actually made like this little candle vigil kind of mural-y like thing on the beach.
That's very nice.
And they sort of stumbled into it. It was like really sweet.
That's wicked cute.
And they had like right near, so there's like a bunch of like motel hotels that are right there on the beach. And so people were out in the balcony watching the proposal. And so there was like applause from like strangers. And
That's lovely, man.
it was very sweet.
That must have felt so good for them to have that, like all the people like get to witness that moment and feel that thing. That's wonderful, man.
Yeah. But we were trying to like guide her. It was just wild. And just watching Gina like almost mess it up like two or three times was hysterical.
Was it hard to like not like spill the beans by accident?
Yeah. Like, let's go this way. You know what I mean? Like walking.
I want to
down
go
the
this way. No, you shouldn't go that way.
Yeah. But it was cute. It was fun. And so fast forward now, we're going to the wedding, and I think Gina's in the wedding. She's what do they call it? Bridesmaid.
Yes. And you said Austin, Texas?
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking hot.
You're gonna get some barbecue?
Yeah, of course. The best barbecue around is in Austin, Texas. I'm excited about it. We're gonna try to get up there. I'll get fat. And then squeeze into the seat that's already too small for me right now.
Oh, is this your suit from what was it?
I've had this for a while.
Remember, was it last year we went to this, like the Emmy after party thing?
Yeah.
But you had gotten it for something else, I think.
Yeah, I've had it for a while. I can't.
It's a nice suit.
It's great. I can't close the jacket. There's been enough barbecue in here that I can't get the jacket closed.
You just got extra ribs now.
Yeah. That's what happens. You eat like 4 dozen ribs and you grill one. Yeah. So we're doing that. But I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, fuck, what's the weather in Austin right now? And it's going to be like 90s. And it's like an outdoor ceremony. And I'm like, what's the rules? I kind of want to get just like a linen button-down shirt to wear underneath the jacket.
Yeah.
So that way, and no tie. Like, because I just don't want to be fucking locking in all the...
In the evening should feel good at least, though, right?
The theory.
Because it's more like desert, not deserty, but like more evening.
It gets
probably
hot
a
down
nice
there.
little breeze.
It's humid down there in Texas too.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be sweating your ass off. Definitely linen.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
That was my thought. So yeah, we're doing that. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. We're doing that. We're trying to decide if I'm going to go to Utah. I don't know if I'm going to go to Utah for the festival.
Oh, the Film Quest.
Yeah, for Film Quest.
Is that this month still, or is that next month?
Yeah, so it happens right around Halloween. We just have so much stuff happening at the same time where we're doing a bunch of trips and traveling. And then work's been pretty rugged. Like it's been a pretty tough year for work. And so we just have to, when you're a freelancer, you just have to pay attention to your finances. And you have to I have like sort of like a red watermark in my savings accounts where I'm like, if I get below this amount, then fuck, we got to work. And we're not there yet, but anytime I get crazy because I've been doing this for so long, anytime I get close to that watermark, I'm like, no, just cut spending, cut this. So we might not go down, but good news. We found out the nominations for Film Quest this year.
Oh,
Yes. And Metanoia was nominated for Best Micro Short.
very cool.
Yeah, micro short. It's like, why is it called micro short though?
Yeah, short.
It's like it feels a little belittling.
Best short.
First, like tiny movie.
Oh, there was that one cool one we saw at Film Quest. I forget what it was, but it was there was like some sort of one was in a subway, and there was like a peekaboo kind of creature thing towards the end that was really cool, and it was probably like the length of like a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
But I just remember thinking, "Ooh, I want to fucking watch that movie now."
Yeah. Because our piece is like 5 minutes, something like that.
That kind of feels just like a short, right?
That's a short. But it's a micro short. Anyway, not shitting on you, but
Any other noms? So that was it.
Yes. So the other news is that our good buddy, David Cruda, he's got 2 movies there. So he has our film Metanoia there, but he also has a feature that he just shot there called Orion that's screening there. He was nominated for Best Cinematography for Orion, and he was nominated for Best Cinematography for
Oh, he's like
Metanoia.
Cruda was gonna go home with 2 trophies.
I don't understand why he was nominated. I don't think he's that good.
You should have had RJ McCready shoot it.
RJ did get the secret nomination for Come Home,
Yeah.
which technically was the first real cinematography nomination for any of the projects that I've shot. RJ beat Cruda out on that. And now Cruda he has to show him up.
He's hustled. Stepped his
He
game
has
up.
to show him up. He has to have 2 nominations. One for a feature film. It's not enough. It's like, I don't know what he paid. He must have paid Film Quest something. There must have been. See, because here's a nice right place, right time sort of thing. It's not like randomly he would have been chosen to be nominated twice.
Yeah.
It must have been some payola. You know what I mean?
Micro short and the feature.
Yeah.
At least he covered his bases.
Microsoft. Anyway, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm very proud of him. He did excellent work on both projects. And I'm excited for him because he needs this win. I think it's good, Cruda, if you're watching, I think it's good that you're getting recognized for the work that I've known for years that you're so good at. And I consider myself incredibly lucky to have you as a creative partner on all the projects that we have done. And for those of you who want to see more of his work, he shot 12 km. So he shot 12 km. He shot Who's There. He shot Metanoia. What was the other one? What was there another one? He didn't do Come Home. And then what was the other one? Oh, he's done like all of the commercials and music videos and all that kind of stuff that I've done. So congratulations to Dr. Cruda for
I like that, Dr. Cruda.
For Dr. Cruda, yeah.
Yeah. Congrats, bud.
For stealing everybody's thunder.
Well, that's great, dude. So you got some nominations for it. So it's getting recognized. Awesome, man.
Yeah, we got nominations. And finally, we heard that we're officially selected to play at London Fashion Film Festival.
What is that?
It's what it sounds like. It's a fashion film festival in London.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because
It's a fashion piece.
it's definitely a fashion piece.
I think it's great. It's awesome for Gina.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's
That's a
really
great
cool.
point. Yeah.
You know, I mean, because this whole project initially started as really just sort of an art photo piece that her and David were going to do together. And she brought me in to basically direct in her world. So when you watch Metanoia, when you finally get to see it, or if you go to one of these festivals and you see it, you'll see an entire world, production designed, creative directed. Like Gina was there picking out the wallpaper. She was there looking over the shoulders on everybody in the art department. And then she was sitting over my shoulder while I was doing the editing and doing all that stuff. And she was looking down her nose at me.
It's so cool to see how it came out, though, because I remember when she was first talking about this and you guys were first kind of like, oh, what do we do? What does it look like? What is the thing? What's the story we're telling?
Yeah.
It's definitely one of those instances where you absolutely took the initial inception and like brought that thing to life.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Thanks, man.
And it's not like a very light in the ass concept. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy. It came together really well. So amazing team, amazing cast, just a fucking army of artisans. And you were on set.
Yeah.
You were actually doing one of the more important jobs on set.
What was I doing?
You were helping me put together the playlist.
Oh yeah.
And you were playing,
Yeah.
'cause the movie doesn't have dialogue. So we wanted to create the mood with music. And so Lance and I were coming up with a playlist to play while they were performing.
Yeah.
And that stimulated tears out of people that were at the monitors.
Yeah. It was great. It was a fun feeling to. Because, sometimes you find like a thing and you go, oh, okay, just stay here with this song. Or if there's another song that fits this vibe, maybe we can shift there. But when you find something that's really working, you kind of want to stay there. And when I think it was, I was trying to find something that felt a little more gothic and I pulled up Bram Stoker's Dracula score.
Oh, right. I forgot
And
about that. Yeah.
There was a moment there where like it was so cool to see David really respond to the music itself. It's like I made the music, right? I'm just pushing play, but it was cool to see like how he started to then interact with the song and how that was sort of informing his performance and the story that was happening. And it just felt so romantic and kind of heartbreaking and beautiful. And in that space where everything the music saw echoing, it was just really special to be there.
And I love that movie. By the way, I'm getting good at this. By the way, it's up here in our physical media. That's Bram Stoker's. It's hard to see because it's out of focus because your boy is using high-end lenses in his Fujifilm camera right now to do this. But that's the Bram Stoker DVD right there. Sitting up, nestled closely to one of the best. Oh my God. You would think, how do you actors fucking do this? Sitting nestled
don't look
closely
at monitor.
next to the Power Glove, one of the best synthwave albums. Power Glove. And then underneath, we're also repping a newer album, which I really, really like. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's kind of dance. It's kind of throwbacky to like 90s, like almost like CNC and the Music Factory kind of thing, but Polo and Pan, which is really, really great.
That Power Glove album, is that the one that has secrets on it?
No. So this is
Just listening to that.
This is the one with the Dolph Lundgren workout tape.
What?
Yeah, you haven't heard that one?
No.
I wish I could play it on the show.
Oh,
I don't want to
that's
get
rad.
I don't want to get flagged.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, they actually take like a Dolph Lundgren like workout tape, 1, 2, and they put like synthwave beats.
I didn't even know he had workout tapes.
Of course he did. Dude.
That's incredible.
At that time period, like all
I mean,
those-
yeah, he was ripped to shit. It's like unnatural.
that was the muscular boys.
Yeah.
The muscular boys. Also, I'm repping. Look, this is what I do on the show. I'm repping my limited edition official Toho Studios Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla shirt. Hold on, let me sit up here so you can see this.
That's pretty cool, dude.
It's fucking rad. I love this shirt.
very cool.
I wear this shirt out in public, and people are like, dude, you know
Yeah.
how many nerdy Godzilla dudes that are out here?
Isn't that such a good feeling when you get around other people and they're like, "Oh, nice T-shirt."
Yeah,
You're like, "Yeah." I mean, it's just a T-shirt, but someone's like, "Oh, I like that." You go, "Yes,
yeah, that's right. Represent. So yeah, we should talk about what we talked about at the beginning. Hold on, let me dig it up. Buy me some time. Talk about something.
So, we're going to get into some stories that we've received from people about what their right place, right time moments were. And there's one that's just wild. Like, I remember you talking to me about it and reading off some before, and it hits a point where you just go, okay, that's not true. He's making that up. But this one guy has some incredible stories, and he's sticking to his guns.
Yeah, we're going to call him Tony. And Tony. So we got, because that's his name.
I thought you were giving him a code name.
That's his name. So I got a message from Tony because we put this out there, and I'm going to continue to put this out there. If you have a right place, right time story, and you don't have to work in our business, it could be, you can be a chef, you could be a car mechanic, you could be a bus driver. I mean, I bet you bus drivers have more right place, right time stories than I do.
Yeah.
Send them to us. And if we find them interesting, we'll read them on the show. And if we find them even more interesting, we potentially will have you on the show to talk about your right place, right time stuff, which I think would be really cool. So anyway, we had put this out on one of our old episodes, and I got this a while ago, and I've been talking about it. So let me go back to the first messages that I got. I should have my old lady reading glasses, which I don't have. Hi, Mike. I just finished an episode of your podcast. It was excellent and very timely. Okay. As I'm trying to get a few friends to get off their asses and off the couch, because that's what we always say.
Yeah.
Get off the couch. I will share it with them. P.S. You mentioned at the end that if you have any stories of right place, right time stuff to contact you. I have a few, ... Here we go. I was homeless growing up, and I have some interesting stories from that time. As an adult, I have been to 30 plus countries, circled the globe 6 times, and I've had plenty of adventures. Here are a few. Take your pick. Okay. Adventure 1. I was on a plane that crash landed in Rio de
Janeiro?
There it is. Jesus Christ, dude. This is what happens when you drink too much booze and you can't put your shit together. So I was on a plane crash. Then I got adopted by 3 billionaires for a week who took care of me after American Airlines stranded us there. That week was interesting. I maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that could have been a thing. Number 2, or there was the time I got kidnapped in the Bahamas and I was rescued by a pirate. 100% true.
It just sounds so made up. I was rescued by, and I'm sure he doesn't mean yo ho ho and a bottle of rum pirate, but it's still just like
a little Johnny Depp action.
Yeah.
We spent the night on a stolen boat avoiding the U.S. Coast Guard, and I ended up on a deserted island for a week. That was fun. I don't buy it. Sorry, bro. I don't buy it.
I feel like he's pitching you film ideas because you're a director.
So he goes, these are just a few. Bottom line, I agree with you 100%. We meet interesting people and do interesting things when we get off the couch and go out to have adventures.
Well, I think he might want to sit on the couch for a little while. Maybe he needs to park it.
We read about this stuff briefly on one of the other episodes, which he then listened to. And so then he was like, he sent me some messages, and I'm just going to play them here. Let's see if I can make this work through the actual device. Let's do a message here.
Good morning, Mike. Thought I'd leave you a voice message and, I don't know, give you a little overview of a couple of these. But I promise those are all 100% true life stories. So short version, here's a little mini podcast for you. Homelessness, that is also 100% true. Mother was married and divorced 5 times.
Jesus.
After her 5th divorce, I was 16 years old and was kicked out of the house on my own in Bend, Oregon. And we had just moved there 2 years prior, so I didn't have a whole lot of ties, no other family there, nobody to go to. So I spent the last 2 years of high school basically living out of the back seat of my car, parked behind Jake's truck stop on Highway 97.
Okay, hold on. We're going to stop these while we go through these. Just pull it apart.
I will say that and fascinating and explicit amount of detail to feel like I was in the back of my car for 2 weeks. Okay. Well, but behind this place on this highway. All right. I mean, this is all feeling.
I think that feels pretty legit, but also I feel like it's a good way to butter us up. Let's continue. Let's see.
In Bend, Oregon, I think Jake's truck stop is gone now, but and I haven't been back to Bend in a long time. But that was kind of a rough couple years, which led to later, not that much later, but around the age 25 is when someone asked me for the first time to share a little bit about my life story. Did that on stage, got asked to speak at events around the United States, eventually around the world. That's part.
Okay. So this is where
That's a big leap.
there's a hole here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's telling his story on stage, that means he's refining his story a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
but also, like, how do we get from I was sleeping in my car to then now someone asked me to tell my life story?
keep going.
What led to traveling to 30 plus countries and sharing that story. Some of the coordinators of that event asked me to speak in Los Angeles, which is where someone approached me about turning the life story into a movie script and yada, yada. I don't know anything about entertainment industry, so that's your space. I don't know anything about that.
Sounds like you do know some stuff about that.
Yeah, you got pitched, my man. Somebody offered you the job.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Let's go for number 2. I think the second one on that list was the Brazil trip. That was my very first time using a passport. Not the first time leaving the country, because before you could go to Mexico without a passport. I'd been there, but that was my first international trip. First time using a passport. Was going down to, I had a girlfriend, I lived in Texas, who was from Brazil, and she'd been asking me for years to go down and meet her family and go through all of that, which is a whole other fascinating, interesting story, but
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
It's always weird, right? When you're dating somebody that lives in another country. Have you ever done that?
No, I've had my fair share of long distance relationships.
Yeah.
But never that far.
I was seeing somebody years ago. I was seeing somebody that lived in Canada, and she was really cool. She still is really great. And her and I were just bonding and connecting a bunch, but they sort of hit this point where it was like, what are we going to do here? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have a green card.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get married to get you into the country. So
Right.
how does that play out? It's a fascinating thing when I hear people that are dating somebody from another country. It's like, how does that evolve? You're having a long distance
Right.
relationship.
And who goes where? Right? Like, do you
Yeah, that's a
go-
big part of it, right? Because someone's going to leave all their friends and all their fucking family, and someone that you haven't seen every day, and then you're probably going to have to do some wild shit, like get married, or
Yeah.
maybe you find a job. Like, does she do a job that they can get a green card because they need her services?
like a
here?
work visa, yeah.
Like that's it, work visa. I was trying to figure that out. It's crazy. Let's continue.
That's why I went down to Brazil, and on my return flight back, we had one engine go out after we took off. They told us we were fine, but we didn't have enough fuel with one engine to make it all the way back to Miami. So,
Seems like you want me to stop there.
Well, just because can you imagine being on the plane and one go, poof, and they go, everything's fine, though, don't worry. No, it's not. I can see there's an engine on fire. It's blown. It's gone. Like, that is the last thing any pilot should be like, we're good, though. I got this. I've done better with worse.
Meanwhile, the co-pilot walks by with the only 2 parachutes on the airplane. He's like, everything's good. Everything's great.
Yeah.
We just need, back support,
we had to go dump 30,000 pounds of fuel into the ocean, and it wasn't like that bad of a quote crash landing, but technically they said it was a crash landing, and as a result, American Airlines had to put us up. And the right place, right time, I happened to meet 3 guys who I can't confirm whether they're billionaires or not, but if I told you their stories, they're very easily verifiable, and they're all extraordinarily wealthy, powerful men who I just happened to bump into before the flight. was joking around with them after the flight, and they said, hey, we got you for the next week, since we're all going to be stuck here and we couldn't get out on any flights. And that was an amazing experience. So that's another one.
Okay. So I buy that. Right? I've had experiences where I've met folks that have cash, and I've been in positions where, I'd gone along for the ride, or I've been put up in hotels, or I've done that kind of thing. I get that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's really great. I mean, if that's true, good on them, man.
And if to happen, everyone is experiencing this plane crash situation. You're bonded by that thing, so
sure.
It's not irrational to think that like maybe somebody you bond with happens to be a very wealthy person.
But I wonder I'd love to dig into that story, because it's like, what kind of wild shit did you get into? Because I've been around. What ends up happening is that, I don't want to trash talk anybody, but what ends up happening is you start hanging out with people that are at a certain level of money intake, and their lives are completely different.
Yeah.
And what they do,
and
what they get away with, all that stuff is completely fucking different. It's wild.
Also, I just think, I don't know if he should be going around letting everybody know that American Airlines dumped 30,000 gallons of fuel in the ocean. That sounds wild.
Well, here you go. Hot tip, hot news.
That's enough for this message. Maybe I'll send you another one, the other two, but all 100% verifiable stories. Now, the quote crash landing, technically it was. We weren't supposed to land. We had to go dump 30,000 pounds of fuel, but like nobody died. But we did have to do like an emergency landing, emergency thing. There was emergency people, whatever services there in Rio. So technically that's true. And then the three guys, they're all look up. You can look all of them up, and I've got communications with them since. So that's a crazy story. So that was
I love that he's laughing. I love that he's laughing in this. It's like, okay, so where are you right now? I wish I had like a little meter here that would tell us what the audience was thinking.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Let's continue, because he sent me a few more messages, and these are fun. And by the way, he gave me permission to play these on the show.
Oh, great.
So I'm not just blowing them up. Okay.
Good.
So let's do it.
If you want more, here was number 2 on that list. Kidnapped in the Bahamas. Also 100% true. When speaking at an event in London, I met a guy named Nick who owned a seminar company, who then asked me to speak at his events, both in London as well as Australia, where he's from. He's a super interesting dude with a ton of money. And he's one of these guys that bought his way into the Russian space program. However much money that costs, I don't know, but I've heard it's like $20 million. And whatever it is, Nick's a cool guy. We became friends. And one day he invited me to go to the Bahamas.
Hold on. Nick sounds like a real cool guy.
Yes. He's got $20 million to join the Russian space program. Does that mean he's an astronaut?
Apparently you can buy your way into anything at that point.
$20 million, and you're just like, I get to go to space now.
Or do they give you like the sweet jacket with the little like
That's cool.
astronaut patch?
I'm such a dork for merch. I'm like, space, yeah, but a jacket.
That jacket's
Ooh.
great. So that he can go to a bar and just sort of sit there and you know, some lot lizard can walk up to him and be like, "Are
Just
you
having your
an
drink."
astronaut?"
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
You don't know the things I've seen.
Yeah. Let's go. I'll take you to my spaceship. It's outside.
I'm going to get beamed up.
Because he was looking at buying an island there. And long story short, only got a couple minutes here, but I had to just go meet him in Miami. My flight in Dallas was delayed, so I missed the connection in Miami, missed them, but took my own flight down to Eleuthera, Bahamas. I didn't know where they were, how to find them, but I figured, maybe I could figure it out. I like going on an adventure, and so I landed in Eleuthera by myself.
Hold on.
So you say that again.
So if this is legitimate in any way, talk about the ultimate right place, right time seeker.
Yeah.
If this is legitimate in any way,
Yeah.
this guy's going out of his way, like putting himself on a fucking plane and going Dude, how big is that area? Like, what are his chances of finding that person? Like,
Yeah.
Putting himself out there.
Yeah. He's not letting nothing get in the way.
Let's see.
At a very small airport. There's only one very tiny little airport there. And I made a very bad decision of taking the cheapest taxi ride offer that was given to me. And the reason the guy was charging way less was because he essentially tried to kidnap me.
I can verify this. Okay. So this almost happened to me.
Whoa.
Yeah. So years ago, I was going to Italy. My family, they had planned a family trip. My dad, who's probably watching or listening to the show, he had set it all up, and he was like, "I bought the tickets. All you have to do is get to the airport and meet us at the hotel." Right. And so I was working that whole week and trying to wrap up all the jobs that I was doing. And so I was doing long days. It was probably like 12, 15-hour days. So I was fucking exhausted. And this was a grave error that I made where I didn't really do any of the research. This is the first time I had been to Italy. I really didn't know the geography or the just sort of the layout of the land, right? Because we're flying into Rome. And so what I should have done if I had my brain there was like, just look at a fucking map and go, okay, so this is where I'm going. This is where the hotel is. This is where that is. I just got on an airplane. And I got on an airplane with my sister, my younger sister, who wacky. So we get on a plane together and she's like, I know what I'm doing. And I was just like, okay, I don't want to, like, it's fine. You can lead the ship. I'm exhausted. And it's a long fucking flight, And so we fly over, show up to the airport, get out. And I'm just like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Sometimes when you travel, it's like stepping out of a time machine where you just sort of plop out and you're like, what the fuck? And it's different. It's a country they don't speak. I mean, they speak English, but that's not the primary language.
Yeah.
And so you've got like guards with Uzis and shit, right? Because they carry that stuff out there.
Whoa.
And so you get off, and Rome is chaos, right? And you step out, and my sister was like, I know what to do, and I know where we're going. And this idiot was like, what's the name of the hotel? Like, I really hadn't thought about it, right? And she goes, no, we're going to go get a cab. And I know where we're going to go get a cab. And so we go outside, and this guy comes up to us, and he goes, taxi, you want a taxi? And we're like, yeah, right? And he's like, okay, follow me. And so we grab our bags, and I'm trying to keep track of our bags. And now it's sort of hitting on me where I'm like, oh shit, I'm in a different country.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm walking with her over to the cars. And as we're about to get into the car, there's like these cement barriers where the cars are kind of lined up.
Yeah.
This guy in plain clothes jumps over the cement barrier and starts yelling at the cab driver. And we're like in another language, in Italian. And so we're sort of looking at him going like,
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck's going on, right? And it's real aggressive, right? And then he looks at us and he flashes a badge. So he's got a badge. And I'm like, whoa. And so now this like sleep-deprived brain of mine is now kicking on overdrive. And he goes, do not get in this cab. You do not get in this cab. I'm like, what do you mean don't get in this cab? He's like, don't get into this cab. Gypsy cab. That's what he says. And I go, is this guy legit? He's plain clothes. He just flashed a badge. That other guy's scared of him. Right.
Yeah.
So reading body language, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Right. And so he's like, down there. And he points us down there to another lineup of cabs. Now, they're not marked cars. They're just unmarked cars at this spot. So we come down and there's a guy like, where are you going? Now my brain is firing and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
And what are we getting into? And my sister's like, this is the right one. And so then we jump in this car and we start driving. And I realize that I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. I don't know if I'm headed towards the sun. Like, I don't know what's going on. And so then this guy drives, pulls over somewhere, and lets another guy in the front with him of the car.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
So now you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, who's this?
And the anxiety levels are through the roof because you're in this vehicle and you're like, and you're in a country, you don't know where the fuck you are. And you're like, do I get out? And if I get out, then how do I get to where I'm going?
Yeah. Or were they going to leave with my bags?
Like, exactly. And so we're riding in the car and my heart is like in my throat. And as we're getting there, I'm like, please be cool. And so then they drive us to this place and it's these buildings. It's not like a marked thing. And they're like, this is the address. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What's it?
We got out of the car. And by the way, this idiot hadn't set up his phone for international yet. So I couldn't get on my phone and figure it all out. So then I was like, okay, get out of the car, go into the building. Turns out it's the lobby for the hotel. My parents were in there and they're just fucking berating us because, this was years ago, berating us because I think it was like early 20s because we almost got kidnapped in a fucking gypsy cab. And I remember being so exhausted that I climbed in the shower and the water's just running off me. And I just started fucking bawling my eyes out.
Shit.
Yeah.
Whew.
Legit. So when he said that shit, I believe that.
After you play more of it, I got one to share with you from our trip to Antigua.
You want to share? Okay, you want me to play some more?
Yeah, we'll come back around to it.
I was going live on Facebook, got into a big argument. It got really kind of sketchy there for a little bit. I got out and figured out my way to the boat dock arena. A lot of weird stuff happened, but long story short, some guy offered to take me out to the private island that my friend was looking to buy, and he was there with, and there's nothing on that island, by the way. It's not like a resort or anything. It was just an empty, deserted island, but he offered to take me out on this boat. Come to find out, he stole the boat. And we had to, hide from the U.S. Coast Guard because he didn't want to get caught, and I was
This guy, it's like life is giving him extremes back to back. Like, oh no, you're almost getting kidnapped, but thank God someone has a boat and they're gonna go to the island, the place that's your final destination. Surprise, it's stolen. Like, his life is such a fucking roller coaster. This guy's blood pressure must be insane.
And just the fact that it's let's continue, over and over again.
Afraid if I was with him, could be charged with stealing this boat. And he didn't steal it from like a stranger. He, quote, stole it from his boss, but we ended up getting it all worked out. And then he dropped me off on the deserted island. That's how I spent a week on a deserted island. Now, we had arrangements to get picked up a week later, but my friends were absolutely shocked and amazed of how I ended up finding them on an island that doesn't have a name, that is completely uninhabited. And so that was a whole interesting, fun story. And when I say pirate, that's a loose term, but I think someone who steals a boat and is a criminal.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, that feels like a fair-ish definition. I think we would just say thief now, but
this is it, man. This is like a guy that has had the offer to have these stories made into films.
Yeah.
So like
pirate sounds sexier than
pirate
boat
sounds
thief.
sexier. There's a couple things going on here, bub.
Also, what were they doing on the deserted island if there's nothing there?
They were trying to buy the island or something, right? And they were scouting it. Is that what I got?
There for a week? Was he just like leaving footprints? It's mine now. Like, what the fuck are
He's
you
out
doing?
there with like little flags.
There's nothing. Like the little orange flags. Yeah.
He's like
Every 3 meters around the whole thing.
He's out there with a rolling tape measure.
Traveling on the open waters in a boat, that's kind of a pirate, right? I mean, that 100% happened. Verifiable with everybody there. I've got multiple friends who can attest to all of that happening. It was a pretty crazy experience. So that's number 2, 100% verifiable story and experience.
But it's his friend. It's like me saying this 100% absolutely happened. Michael, verify it. Well, it's not like you're not fucking biased. Yeah. You're not gonna go, Lance is lying.
Yeah. Also, I'd be like, give me a 6-pack. I'll tell him whatever you want to say. What was the story that you want to inject in there?
Oh, when we went to Becca and I went to Antigua, we went on a couples trip.
Yeah.
And one of the things we really wanted to do on this trip was to go jet skiing. I grew up riding dirt bikes. The idea of like getting that experience on the water and getting to ride with Becca, that's going to be the shit. That'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
But finding them is difficult because we're on a resort, but the resorts don't have them. Or at least at the one we're at doesn't have them. So you kind of gotta like they say, oh, just talk to like the guys in the front or talk to like any of like the valet shuttle people, and like they usually know somebody or something. So we're like, okay, and we hear that enough. That just sounds like that's how this works.
Yeah.
So we get a cab. When the cab shows up, tall, older gentleman, probably in his like, 40s, 50s. And he's like, oh, you guys want jet ski? Like, yeah. He's like, okay, I'll take you. So we're like, great, where are we going? He's like, it's on the other side of the island, da-da-da. We're like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what other people said. Great.
Sure.
Verifiable, 100% true.
Yeah.
And so along the way, we're just shooting the shit in the van, and he is making phone calls. And we realized, like, oh, he's checking in to like see who has jet skis available for us to ride. And he finally gets someone, which was a relief because we're like, well, why are we? It doesn't sound like he's making progress on these calls. Why are we still going? No. I'm gonna find one. Don't worry about it. Like, we're definitely for sure. Again, thinking, well, I mean, this guy must know.
Meter's running.
So we get to the other side of the island. There's a little bar there. We go in the bar. We get some drinks. We're on the corner of this beach, this beautiful peninsula. And he's like, have a drink, hang out on the beach. They'll be here soon. So we're like, okay, cool. Like a half hour goes by. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Becca's friend is starting to get kind of like, what's the deal? What's going on? This guy is like on the phone. Then he just leaves. And we're like,
Yeah.
what is the fucking deal? And then out around the peninsula come 2 jet skis. And I was like, if this is them, this is cool. And it sure as shit was. They pull right up to the beach. They hop out. They start talking with us. They're great guys. One guy's like this short, little muscular dude. The other guy's like a little tall, a little chubby. He's got this little basketball kind of backpack, like the little flimsy one. And he's just like telling us, here's how much the price is. We're negotiating a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Cool. We're good on the price. Here's the jet ski. Here's the rules. Boom. And as we're joking, he's basically letting us know something about like, oh, like, yeah, that's why I keep like, this in my bag. And we're like, what do you mean you keep what in your bag? He was like, my pistol. And he shows us like, he's got like a little revolver in there. And I was like, oh, I mean, I guess that makes sense for you. What your job is. Yeah, you don't want nobody to steal your shit. So, okay, cool. Well, great. We're going to go ride. So we go ride and we're having a blast, sun setting. And when we finish, I must have at some point, I guess, gotten a little bit too close to the shore. I don't remember feeling anything, but the rudder just stopped working. So I could still go, but I had to like put my foot in the water to like kind of guide it in a direction.
So you broke the jet ski?
Apparently, allegedly, I broke the jet ski.
Yeah, I see.
So I pulled up to the water, and the little muscular dude is furious. He's like, I told you you're too close. I told you too close. You broke the jet ski. Now how am I going to make money? And like, this is my income and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I feel bad a little bit, but also like,
Yeah.
So now I'm feeling this stress because I'm like, well, we know the other guy's got the gun. And now they're like, want to talk a little bit different about the price. And now there's some attitude and now there's tension. And thankfully, Becca and her friend, both lawyers. So there was a lot of like, we can talk through this thing and squash this. Good. So we're good. We get it all settled. We get back in the van. It's the same guy who picks us up, but they talk first. So now we're riding back, and I'm like, okay, this is weird, but like, as long as we're back to the resort, we're good. We also have no fucking clue. Again, we don't know this island. I don't know how to get back.
That's a problem.
So we get back to the resort. Cool.
Yep.
We all go get dressed for dinner. We go back and get another cab. Same guy. So he takes us back to that side of the island because that's where the restaurant is. And so all dinner and the whole ride back, I'm just fucking watching every car. I'm like, I feel like that car's been behind us for a while. Like, you just feel this tension and the stress of like, and I'm like, okay, if it comes to it, we gotta like, put the dukes up. Okay, it is what it is. I gotta protect my lady and her friends, and hopefully her man, he'll protect her. We're good. But you just feel this thing the whole ride where you're like, the one guy had the gun, and I don't know this guy, and he's friends with them. And
dude.
What if the setup was like, oh, the jet ski breaks, and then, oh, you got to give me money, but da-da-da. And if you push back here, like, you feel that tension. And we finally got back to the resort. It was like, I think same thing, like slept so fucking good.
Yeah.
Just happy to be back and like, okay, this feels secure now.
Pretty scary. Mm-hmm. It's pretty scary. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to find yourself in danger.
Yeah.
And I think we take things for granted living in this country, in America, because it's just state to state. And there aren't any checkpoints. You know, most people are using Google Maps. Most people are using this thing to guide their entire trip.
Yeah.
And if you don't have this thing, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble. And the best way to avoid that trouble is to just spend some time before you go international. Fuck, man, I was such an idiot as a kid. If I had spent some time and I was like, where's the hotel? What's it look like? What's the outside of the hotel look like?
Right.
What's this stuff? And so now when I travel and if I'm going to go do those things, I'm always doing that research because
even reading up on like any like the stuff where like, oh, there's this thing that's happening with the cabs. Maybe there's a story, you come across that story and you go, okay, here's some stuff to look out for when it comes to the point of the cabs.
Yeah. These are the people you should actually talk to in the fucking in the airport. So be careful, man. Like I believe that this guy could have found himself in that situation for sure. All right, let's play another clip.
Hey, Mike, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the message. And I listened to the beginning of that new episode of your podcast, and the intro was hilarious. You guys did a great job. That was really funny. And also, please feel free to share this message with Lance. He was also really funny in that. But a couple points to clarify. First of all, number one, all the stories are 100% true. But some do need clarification, which I've already clarified some of it with you, but let's go number one, the getting adopted by billionaires in Brazil. First of all, they 100% did say, we are adopting you. Now, no formal adoption paperwork ever took place. It was more just sarcastic.
Come on. Did they also say we are 100% billionaires?
Like,
was that part
to
of it?
me, okay, and I appreciate that because I remember us having that conversation, and I'm riddled with skepticism. Not much has changed, but like it's the minutia of like they didn't literally adopt me. Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go.
And I did not ever verify any financial documents to see if they were billionaires, but someone in their entourage, so to speak, over the course of the week did make a comment to me and said, hey, must be nice getting adopted by 3 billionaires. I didn't ask. There was a lot of things I was very curious about during that week that I just did not ask because the whole thing was very surreal. But
I don't want to blow you up, big dog, but you didn't ask if they were billionaires, but you're definitely not shying away from saying that they're billionaires.
It makes the story cooler, right?
It does. It makes the story cooler.
I was adopted by 3 billionaires after we survived our plane crash. Sounds a lot cooler than, well, we had to land somewhere else at a detour, and these 3 guys that I met at the bar before the flight, we got along well, so we hung out for like a week.
I love this.
It's not as cool.
Bottom line was they were all extremely nice, and they did go way out of their way to really take care of me, like just be very helpful. That would be the best way, but they were extremely helpful, very nice. Took me to some very wonderful places. We had a great time. It was very wonderful. It was very lucky situation. And when you talk about right place, right time, it was entirely because I had made a couple jokes earlier before the plane crash. And when I say plane crash, we can get into that, but you kind of hit the nail on the head. It wasn't like the plane exploded or anything. It was an emergency landing. We did crash. There was emergency services there, but we were all fine. But
that's not a crash, then. That's not a crash, then. You don't pull into the wrong driveway and go, fuck, I crashed my car on the way home. No, you just parked it in the wrong place. I want to be nicer about it because I do admit that him being like, and you can pass this message to the Lance, made me go, ooh. Oop. Uh-oh.
He's calling you out specifically, dude. Let's see.
Clarification point number 1. Clarification point number 2. The pirate story. I loosely use the term pirate, but I actually looked up the definition of a pirate, and it says a person who attacks and robs ships at sea. Now, I don't know if that means they must attack a ship at sea, makes them a pirate, or robs a ship at sea, and that makes them a pirate, or if it requires both. I don't know.
I'm sure a 5-year-old that has seen Pirates of the Caribbean can give you what the actual definition of a pirate is. Dude, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, if I fucking hide your phone right now, I'm not Houdini. Like, I'm not a fucking magician all of a sudden. I'm not a goddamn wizard.
Yeah. Lance, I got in your car to move it out of the driveway so that I had room to move something out. So I'm a car thief.
Yeah, you're now a getaway driver.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, this guy.
But if it is either one of those, this guy was definitely a pirate. But nobody was attacked. He was actually doing me a favor and was very nice. What I didn't know was I thought the boat was his, and it was not. So technically, he did rob a boat at sea.
All right. This is a guy that you have to be very careful with if you go out to do something, because next thing you know, the story of you could be, all right, I was hanging out with 2 jewel thieves.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or it's just like look, I'm a storyteller. That's what I do. I tell movies, we embellish. We do things. I get embellishments. I like embellishments. They're fun. But this guy, like, when he's embellish, when is the real thing? Like, there's no, like, he's swimming up here.
Yeah.
Dude.
I just thought about the jewel thief thing, and I feel like the true story would be, well, the guy I was hanging out with grabbed the wrong wristwatch when he left washing his hands in the bathroom. So technically, he did steal the other guy. Well, he took the other guy's watch. That doesn't make him a jewel thief.
It's an interesting story. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was attacked. The dude was actually doing me a favor, and he just made some mistakes along the way. But everything turned out for the best and was very, very fortunate. But that was, when I mentioned the kidnapping part legit was a bad guy. And that was a bad situation. But fortunately, I got out of that one and ended up with the friendly pirate who helped me get out to the island.
Hold on. The pirate was the one person that kidnapped him?
I don't know, dude. I've been spun around so many times. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I would not, if he's saying the pirate was the kidnapper also, then I don't know if I'd reflect on that story and be like, well, he was a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't think the pirate was a kidnapper. I thought the pirate who came to rescue him. I got spun around. I got spun around in the...
Yeah, I'm in spaghetti right now.
Dude, I have no idea what this guy does.
Someone approached me about if I'd be interested in selling the story and introduced me to someone who was a, quote, Hollywood film producer. And when they explained their credits and they had won an Oscar and so forth, it was way above my head. And it honestly kind of made me nervous because I don't know.
Because I would probably have to go back and fact check everything I had said before I got the offer. Hold on, we're going to wrap this up.
Sorry, I got cut off there. But bottom line was, that was like above my head. I don't know anything about Hollywood or selling a script or, producing something or rights or this or that. So I just thought, if I want to go down this path, I should probably speak with an agent or an attorney or someone who knows what they're doing before even entering those conversations. But it was...
yes, you should. Yeah, you should talk to your attorney. You should talk to that kind of thing. You should definitely protect yourself. Anybody that's listening. I have a lot of folks that follow me that want to send me ideas and send me scripts and send me stuff. And there's a reason why I say I don't take unsolicited material, because we all live in the same zeitgeist. We're all thinking about the same thing. There's a reason why we all have the same thoughts at the same time. So if I randomly make a movie that is somehow connected to an idea that maybe you DM me at one point in time, then I'm in a sticky situation. So same thing with the reversal of it. You give out ideas to folks, you get excited, you want to do this thing, protect yourself. in our business, we always send out ideas or treatments through our management team and our agent team. We always have ideas that are copywritten through the WGA or through the copyright office. You do those things to protect yourself. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, can't protect an idea.
100%.
Those are my points of clarification. Now, something funny. This is what from your podcast. I thought this was hilarious. I love that the two of you are acting scared of inviting me onto your podcast because
Nothing's changed.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. I don't know if you're a gypsy cab driver. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we should probably start talking nicer about him then, I guess.
Yeah.
in a scenario where you've got two horror movie producers who invite a subject to be on their podcast, shot at someone's house, like, I don't know if it's in the basement, but that's the mental picture I have is, podcast shot in the basement of these horror movie producers. The person who should be scared in this scenario, I would think, is the person going by themselves to be a guest.
I'm not gonna lie, that light flickered and freaked me out a little bit. Wait, is he like listening to the show?
Yeah.
But then, because I'm just thinking like, I'm not a producer.
I get the yeah, he does. Yeah. So he's changing our titles. Yeah. Which is, it's pretty on brand,
Yeah.
yeah. Because you're now a Hollywood horror movie.
Is he somewhere being like, these two producers were mocking my life story on this horror podcast? Like, wait, no.
Dude, you're okay. Look, I will go down that path with you. Yeah, the idea of going to a stranger's house and doing the whole thing, I would never do that. Quite honestly, we probably won't actually have you come to the house, bro. Because, like I said, I mean, even if everything you said is true, and I said this to you, this is a guy who finds himself in plane crashes. He obviously has some sort of like, maybe it's his pheromones that attract pirates. So he's got like pirate pheromones.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want that here.
He comes over for the barbecue and they're like, play what happened this weekend. The plane crashed into the house during the barbecue. That guy was here.
He shows up.
But
And
when they took the plane out of the ground, there was just all this gold bars that they were just buried under the house and no one took claim to it. So, we all got some.
Also, I feel like I have to make note. The power of these lights are going out just because the battery lifespan on them is literally an hour, and I'm running over. I'm at an hour 20 right now. So, welcome to the new moodier version.
Right place, right time after dark.
After dark. This is the after dark section of the movie. Soon
It's just perfect timing with what we're talking about. And they're like, boop.
Yeah, soon the little Godzilla light will go out back there. Yeah, big shout out to that light company. Let's finish this up.
Was really funny was when Lance says, and he doesn't even have an IMDb page. I don't know if that's actually a thing or like that is the level of comfort and trustworthiness is, does this person have an IMDb page?
I can't remember what you said there.
I don't remember.
It's been so long. Like I can't remember that.
Yeah. I'll take his word for it.
That's hilarious to me. And I Googled Lance because I wasn't familiar with him before listening to your podcast.
Oh, I'm glad that I'm in this guy's search history. Oh, boy.
I love bringing these people into your world.
when you Google his name, what comes up is Lance A. Williams. And then below that it says Williams actor Lance. Is the A for actor? Is he Lance?
Oh, wow. He's taking shots at you, dude.
Lance Actor Williams. Okay.
Shots fired from the pirate ship.
Yeah. Was that the long nines? Taking some cannon fire.
I don't know why he's after you. Why is he I'm the guy orchestrating this whole thing. I don't know why he's after you. That's funny.
Actor Williams? Oh my gosh, I thought that was funny. And then the next line below that was also very confusing. I figured it out later, but it says, is known for Whitney Houston. I was like, what? Lance Actor Williams is best known. I'm sorry, I think it says best known. Is best known for Whitney Houston. Well,
looks like he figured out IMDb. So, progress. Lance is best known for Whitney Houston.
There's nothing better than having somebody tear your credentials apart online.
Yeah, and like, what is? It's the oddest approach he's taking. Like, this guy's known for this movie. Well, that's usually how it works with actors. Yeah,
I love.
Thank God. What?
He's coming in hot, baby. Let's see where we go. Let's wrap this up.
I don't know if it'd make you more comfortable if you Googled my name and it said Tony Actor Michael is best known for insert 90s pop star. Is best known for Mariah Carey. Oh, God, that's funny. But
I mean, maybe. I mean, I would assume that you probably met someone on your trips. Maybe like the woman that came in to clean your room. Her name was Mariah, and then afterwards you just decided that you spent the weekend hanging out with Miss Mariah Carey. Assume that could be a real possibility of something that would happen based upon this stuff.
It's so wild.
anyways, I appreciate the comments. You guys did a great job. That was a really funny way to start your podcast. And if I come on sometime, that would probably be a lot of fun, whether it's remote or in person. If it is in person, I assure you, Lance's cats are safe.
Did I talk about my cats? I'm going to go back and listen to this episode because if I didn't talk about my cats, this guy's got to go. I'm like, wait a minute, why the fuck would I have to talk about my cats? We don't do it at my house. What?
This is so funny to me because
it's like the second time some weirdo.
We've had this before and they go after you.
I don't understand it. I do not understand it.
Why?
Do I look like I fit in a trunk? Oh, brother.
I swear.
What episode is that?
I swear I didn't set this up. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't even listen to this last message. So this is all.
You're hearing this for the first time?
Freshness, dude.
What episode was that?
Oh my God.
I'm going to go back and listen. And if I don't mention my cats.
This is a guy, all I can picture is a guy, he's in a green bathrobe, no clothes on underneath. He's in a dark room, a little humid, newspapers covering the windows, streaks of light, a little fan blowing on him, and on the wall, written in lipstick over every photo of you and Whitney Houston, it just says, loves cats.
But any heading for me has to say Lance Actor Williams.
Yes, Lance Actor Williams.
Actor, question mark?
Oh, I think that's it, man. That's it.
That's fantastic. Well, you know.
So you want him on the show?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah, really? That was not the response.
Let's do it.
What do you guys think?
Write to us and let us know.
Write to us. Let us know. Do you guys want me to get this guy on the show? I mean, we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be remote, bro. I hate to tell you, but you're not gonna hang out in my basement. You're not gonna be
any room
in my space. But if you want Lance's address, write me a DM.
It's gonna connect with that other guy. Be like, I know where he lives.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Well, there you go. Great episode in the can.
Right place, right time.
Right place, right time.
Right place, right time for a restraining order.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. I fucking did.
Yeah. What? My face hurts. I need a break.
Yeah, right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, like, subscribe, smash the bell, whatever the kids are saying about keeping us high in your algorithm. And new episodes in Love with the Process Tuesdays, Apple Podcast, Spotify. We'll be back with a new episode next week here on YouTube. And if you're just listening to the show, you missed out. I literally red in the face laughing at this one. Thanks for watching. See ya.
See you guys.
You seem like a cool guy. I'd like to meet you. That could be a lifestyle safari adventure, meeting someone like you. And if you want to chat sometime, let me know. If not, keep up the great work. You got a great podcast, and I look forward to watching your movie. Take care.